What's up, comrades? In this tutorial we'll be creating a UK garage style pluck bass in ODIN II. Without further ado, let's get started. So starting with oscillator 1, we're going to go ahead and choose the FM oscillator. We're going to have the modulator over to 2. We're going to turn the octave down to -2. Oscillator 2, we're going to go ahead and get another FM oscillator. Same thing. -2 on the octave, and 2 on the modulator. Then we're going to get the phase mod oscillator. Same thing, 2 on the modulator and -2 on the oscillator. So it sounds something like a sub at this point. Next, we're going to want to make this a mono sound, so we're going to go over to this drop down menu and select retrig. Then we can go over to the filter 2 right here. We're going to select the SEM12 and we can click all these. And then for filter 3, we're going to select the KRG35 low pass, and we're going to adjust the settings a little bit later. Moving over to the modulation matrix, for our first source we're going to select the filter envelope, and for destination 1 we're going to select the FM on oscillator 1. We can turn the amount up to about 65. Remember, this doesn't have to be perfect, and I highly suggest adjusting these settings to your liking. Next, we're going to go over to the filter envelope again. On the second one, the same thing. We're going to go over to oscillator 2 and the FM amount, and then we can go ahead and turn up to about 65 or so. Then again, we're going to select filter envelope, and our destination is going to be on oscillator 3 and the PM amount. Around the same amount as well. Now lastly, we're going to go over to the filter envelope again, and we're going to go to the filter cutoff, the frequency on KRG35, which is filter 3. Turn that up about here. It just sounds something like this. You might want to turn down the master a bit. You could do that down here with the master volume just to adjust so it's not clipping. Now we're going to add some effects and just finish off the sound. We're also going to turn this into a more pluck type sound as well. So first, for the effects side of things, let's go over to the effects section. We're going to turn on chorus, and we're going to turn down the dry wet a little bit, about here or so. Then we can move over to the distortion. We can turn it on. We keep the boost at around the setting, and the dry wet we can turn down a lot. We just want a little bit of distortion. Then we can go over to our amplitude envelope. We're going to turn down the sustain, and we're going to turn down the decay a little bit, and we're going to turn up the release. And we're just going to kind of play and adjust accordingly. Another thing you could do to add some character to the sound is you can actually mess around with this phase mod knob right here, and you could adjust the settings to your liking. And that's basically how you get the sound. For more tips, tutorials, presets, and more, feel free to subscribe and leave any requests for tutorials you'd like to see in the comment section down below. Until next time.